Hey guys, this is the second part, so that way I can go a little shorter, and then you guys can kind of stay up with. So this is the second video here. Uh, so basically, what you're going to do with this first assignment, and this is example on page 578, example 1. We're going to be using a histogram. Now remember the histogram. You're going to use the website. And on the last video, I talked about how to look and see if it's a skewed left or a skewed right or things like that. So if we're looking at this and we plug in our data and we get this skewed graph, or this histogram, and this histogram is on page 578, so if you want to look at it, you can. And if we just kind of follow the curve here, it kind of looks like my right foot. So if you put your right foot up here, it would kind of, if you look down at your right foot, it kind of looks like my right foot. So this is going to be a right skewed distribution. So it's skewed to the right. And then the other thing I want you guys to remember about this, and this is where it gets really important, I'm looking for a different color, I don't have one, is that then technically, let me write this up here, this is right skewed. My median is going to be here, and my x-bar is off to the right. That's why it's right skewed. So since it's skewed, if you remember from the last video, if it's skewed, you have to use a 5-number summary. So we're going to use our 5-number summary. So if it's skewed, you have to use a 5-number summary. Well, a 5-number summary goes with what's called a box plot. Okay? So now this box plot gives us kind of the idea of what this thing looks like here. So now what they want you to do is, now that you know that it's right skewed, now you know you have to use the 5-number summary. Now all you have to do is you have to talk about it. Okay? Remember, there's two main things we talk about when it comes to 5-number summaries. We talk about the median. So 50% of the data is below 530. And I don't remember what this is talking about. 530 computer or product. $530. 50% is below $530. Okay, so that means between 375 and 530, there's 50% of the data. In other words, there's 50% of the computers have a price between 375 and 530. Now we're worried about our IQR too. So remember, our IQR is Q3 665 minus Q1, which is 451.5. So if I'm looking at this, I don't know, is it roughly 200 it looks like? Maybe a little bit more, like 203.5. 1, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's right. There we go. So $203.5 is the range, right? So our IQR is the middle range of the middle 50%. So this is IQR right here. This box represents IQR, and this contains 50% of the data. This measures our spread of the data. So the middle 50% is between $451 and $655, and it has a spread or a range, an interquartile range of $203.5. Okay? So there's all sorts of ways you can talk about it. You can say the range, the actual big range, is 915 minus 375. So if we were going to talk about this, we would talk about the shape. So we're gonna do what we call shape. That's this. Okay. We're gonna do, we don't do this in this one, so outliers, it's just an acronym. We don't calculate the outliers for Math 3. In Math 2 Advanced, we'll calculate the outliers. We talk about the center. The median's the center. We talked about it. The shape, we talked about it. Spread. Okay? Got to learn how to spell. Spread. So, spread. IQR spread. Range is spread. So we talk about shape, outlier, center, spread. Outliers, again, Math 3, we're not talking about them. So we call this SOCS. S-O-C-S. SOCS is what we need to talk about when we compare or describe data. So remember, if it's skewed, you're using IQR, the 5-number summary, and the box plot. This is a box plot. Each one represents 25% here, 25% is here, 25% is here, 25% is here. Okay? Well done. We'll see you guys soon.